First thing we need to do is get all the x's on one side of the equal sign, but they already are. We can see if we combine like terms radicand, that would have 10.3x. Now if we combine the constances, 7.3 minus 9.6, bam. Now we need to get rid of that minus 2.3 because it's combined with the x's, so we will add 2.3 to both sides, which gives us, we should have this 10.3x equals 25.3. Finally, to solve this, this is 10.3 times x, so we're going to have to divide both sides by 10.3, like this. So that creates a 1 radicand, a 1x equals 25.3 divided by 10.3. Bam, there it is. So, well, we'll show you. I'll show you the fraction real quick. But before we do the fraction way, this is a really long decimal, and I hate the really long decimal, so I would just round it to the nearest third decimal place or the nearest thousandths. 3 is smaller than 5, so we wouldn't round that 6 upwards, and we get 2.456. All right, so we've rewritten the equation so that we can solve this, and by the order of operations, we'll do multiplication first. So notice in purple there we have the two multiplication parts. Then we'll just start adding and subtracting from left to right. So we'll work this way. So this is what we end up with when we check. Notice that the two are different though. The reason they are different is because we rounded, which is why rounding stinks, because it's not completely accurate, okay? But it is close enough that we would say, yes, this is correct. Right account. So let's use the second method where we get rid of the decimals. By the way, that would be 23.0. And if we move the decimals over one time for each term, you have to do it for each of the terms, then what do we get? Some of you guys like to see no decimals, and that's what this has done. And so it looks much better, much more pretty, and therefore will may be easier to solve radicand. Next, we would still combine like terms, so combining the x's, that would give us 103x. 73 minus 96 would be a negative 23. And of course, this still equals 230 from a radicand. Next, we would add 23 to both sides so that we get a zero pair out of there. Now we have 103x equals, now 230 plus 23 is 253. Finally, we'll divide both sides by 103. And this tells us that x is 253 over 103. And we've already checked that, so it's complete.